let's turn to Storm Watch 12. Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman for a look at our conditions. Kind of seems like it's the calm before the next storm we get.
Very much so, yeah. Tonight's fairly quiet. Here's the next storm system that we're keeping an eye on, and this thing is quite strong. The area of low pressure up in the Gulf of Alaska. It's tapped in to some tropical moisture, and that's going to mean some heavy rainfall for the Pacific Northwest, and eventually that is going to move into our neck of the woods, especially later tomorrow into Wednesday. Winds are going to crank up with this system, and eventually some colder air is going to work in, and we will see those snow levels dropping as we head through the day on your Wednesday. Winds out there tonight, most areas calm, but higher elevations and also along the coast, we're seeing those winds cranking up, especially in Gold Beach, sustained over 20 miles per hour with gusts near 30 miles per hour. And it will stay windy for the coast as we head through tomorrow, and then inland areas will see winds picking up, especially the higher terrain and the Shasta Valley. Right now 50 in Medford, it's 44 in Klamath Falls, 38 in Mount Shasta, and still 61 degrees in Brookings. Very mild out there for tonight for low temperatures, down to 43 in Wairika, 33 in Klamath Falls, and dropping to 47 in Medford. Tomorrow, the day on your Tuesday, temperatures well above average, mid-50s for Klamath Falls and Lakeview. Will likely top out above 60 for Grants Pass, Medford, and Wairika. 60 for a high in Brookings. There may be a few showers during the day, but the steady, heavier rain doesn't move in until we head into the early evening hours. Here's a look also at some concerns for the coast. A beach hazard statement continues until 10 a.m. Wednesday. There is going to be at least a moderate risk for sneaker waves, potential beach erosion, big waves expected, and we could see breaking waves up to 20 to 30 feet, especially through this time frame here of 2 p.m. tomorrow through 4 a.m. Wednesday, where we do have a high surf advisory that's been issued for the coast because of that threat for large waves up to 30 feet. So be very cautious along the coastline the next couple of days at least. Stormcast looking like this. Pretty quiet during the day tomorrow. Here comes that band, that atmospheric river of heavier and steadier rainfall moving in along the coast tomorrow evening. Very soggy tomorrow night into Wednesday morning for the coast, and then that band of moisture spreads inland as we go through the course of your Wednesday, and colder air will start to work in as well. That's going to drop snow levels, expecting impacts to our higher passes, eventually snow into the basin. This is Thursday morning, and snow levels could lower down to as low as 3,000 feet or so by later Thursday. So maybe even some of our lower west side passes and foothills seeing at least a little bit of snow. But the big impacts due to winter weather and the heavier snow amounts will be up along the Cascades, as well as seeing some decent snowfall amounts for Mount Ashland, a good 6 to 12 inches. Mount Ashland hoping to open this month or here in the next week. So this is good news to see some more snow, but some of the heaviest snow will be up towards Crater Lake and Diamond Lake. These amounts are going to get adjusted, of course, as we get closer, but expecting beneficial precipitation across much of the region through Wednesday night, and more wet weather expected on to Thursday. But look at this heavy rainfall for the coast, upwards of maybe as high as 5 inches or more of rainfall. And so that's why we do have that flood watch in place through 4 p.m. Wednesday because of that heavy rainfall that's expected for Curry and Josephine County. Take a look at the coast. Heavy rain moving in, especially into tomorrow evening. More soggy weather Wednesday and Thursday. Northern California expecting those winds to pick up, especially in the Shasta Valley tomorrow. Rain likely Wednesday. Rain and snow on Thursday. The Klamath Basin seeing rain changing to snow for Wednesday night into Thursday. Expecting some accumulation on the east side. The mountains going to see some heavier snow developing as those snow levels drop through Wednesday. Snowy on Thursday with strong winds expected. And then taking a look at the forecast for the Rogue Valley, wetter and colder weather as we head through midweek, and then another system that we're going to need to keep an eye on as well for this upcoming weekend.